Hello there folks, this is a very quick video showing off, advertising and demonstrating the use of my RepeatTexture add-on for Blender. This add-on will work, or has been tested to work, in 3.2 and above. I do not know if it will work in earlier versions of Blender. So what we've got here is a very simple mesh plane. I am currently in material preview mode. And this is a very simple texture setup. And if I drag this color over to the surface, you can see that I've scaled the mapping of this texture 5 times over, and it's very clearly got seams on it. So how do we use my add-on to fix this, to try and repeat the texture with a little less obvious seams going on? Let's just delete this setup first of all. What you're going to want to do is go to Edit at the top left and Preferences. You're going to want to make sure that Node Wrangler is enabled, and you're also going to want to install the add-on. Go to my add-ons folder and install the RepeatTexture zip file that you would have got when you downloaded it. Press Install, make sure that this is ticked. Close the Blender Preferences file. Once you're in this workspace here, there are 2 methods to add the RepeatTexture setup. You can press the N key or click this little icon here, and that brings up the toolbar. And on the right you'll notice an extra section called RepeatTexture. You can push this button right here and it will add the setup. Or the other method is to go to the Add menu and go RepeatTexture, and finally RepeatTexture. And this will bring in a load of nodes. Like this, we can neaten these up slightly. And what you'll see here is exactly the same image texture, and what you'll see here is the image texture. You've got to make sure for the object you're putting the texture onto that you have good UVs for that object, and you can place the texture inside this box here, so you can open the texture you would like to use, and make sure you put the same texture in both slots here. Slightly different mappings from each other to ensure that the seams work nicely. And you can also expand these 2 node trees here to enhance the scale of the objects or the rotation, but it's quite a cheap and easy way of repeating your texture over an object. Make it look slightly nicer for your renders. You will still see the seams are there, so you simply have to play these items here. And on the right hand side there is a noise texture that helps mask some of those seams as well. You can bring these 2 items here on the color ramp together to provide a little bit more noise in between each texture. But that's generally how it works. You want to replace your image textures here, and if you have roughness maps and things like that, what you'll probably want to do is bring in a principled BSDF, create multiple versions of the RepeatTexture setup, and pump each of those texture maps into the, say, roughness or metallic or normal maps, and finally output that across your object. But I'll leave that bit up to you. If you would like to use this RepeatTexture add-on for trying to seamlessly generate your textures across any object, feel free to visit my Gumroad. There's a link in the description, and the add-on at the moment is only $1. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you a good day.